Gemini, these are your cards. In week 1, Gemini, you have the Justice card, balance, the first week of September, so keeping everything in balance. That sounds about right. Keeping everything fair and equal, and having fun and working hard at the same time. Balancing everything, work, play, life. Happiness and sadness, light and dark, joy and sorrow, all of it in equilibrium, or at least trying to anyway. Because we know Gemini, sometimes you can get into a funk, although you've been getting better lately, and I would like to think it's Uranus's effect, having Uranus in your sign so far. It's going to change you. It's going to retrograde this fall and come back in early next year, but for 7 years. But it's already taken effect, but it's not as strong as yet. But I believe it will be good for you. It will be good for Aquarius too. So being in your sign, because you're so smart and maybe you think too much. So she has the sword, the justice for the mind, but she also has the balance, the scales. So weigh everything equally, could you? Would you? And then in week 2 you have the Hermit, the dark night of the soul, I like to call it, the introspection, the contemplation, but he does have the star in his lantern, which is also Aquarius's card, the star. So yes, still room for balance, even though you're thinking a lot and going into yourself. Perhaps this is when Uranus leaves, retrogrades out back into Taurus. You go in to see what's next for you and for the next 7 years, perhaps, yes, to contemplate what you want next in your life. And then in week 3, we have the Tower and the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is independence, and the Tower is sudden change, the lightning rod, toppling the crown from the castle. Usually there are 2 people falling from the castle on the Rider-Waite tarot deck card. So yeah, perhaps a sudden change brings you independence, brings you your 9 of Pentacles. And it's usually through hard work, though, as we have the grapes on the card. Something that you are skilled in doing, and you keep 6 Pentacles for yourself. You give away 3. Your focus is on the Falcon. So yeah, it's something that you're good at that will bring in your change, probably sudden change. So keep an eye out in week 3. And just stay focused on what you want and where you want to go and develop your talents. Keep going, you're very intelligent, so you have the mind for anything and everything. Probably too much sometimes. And in week 4 you have the Page of Swords, which is news coming in. It's also curiosity. Perhaps you have your eye on someone. It's learning. Curiosity, knowledge, gaining knowledge, and Uranus is the planet of Aquarius again. She's coming back into your sign. So, and Aquarius is all about gaining knowledge and passing it on. So maybe you're going to go back to school or learn something new for your future endeavors. Let's see what the clarifiers bring. Please like and subscribe as well, Gemini, or those cross watchers. Let's go to the clarifiers. Gemini, these are your clarifiers. Gemini, with Justice in week 1, you have the Two of Swords. So probably you're weighing two options, two choices. You have a choice to make, a decision. But perhaps you could find the third option as the answer. And in between, you don't have to pick one or the other, or perhaps you could pick one or the other, or just keep weighing till you decide. I mean, Justice represents, it's the card of Libra, it's a Libran card, and Libra always has a tough time making a choice, making a decision. They like to weigh all the options and look at all the options before they make a decision. So perhaps you could write a list, be like a Libra for a second, and make your decision that way, weigh the pros and the cons. That's probably what I'm trying to spit out. And then see which side wins. But it seems, yes, take your time and think about it. That's week 1. And then week 2 with the Hermit, you have the Empress and the World. Sorry about that, Gemini. Apologies, I had to adjust the cards so you could see the Empress's crown. I mean, the Empress is about abundance. She waves her wand, which is so prominent on the card, and she creates abundance easily. And you have an accomplishment with the World in week 2, so something closes out, a cycle closes out with abundance. Perhaps you weighed your decision and made a choice, and that choice was to go inside and contemplate and be quiet and create an accomplishment and abundance. So that is an interesting week too. 2 major arcanas. In week 3 you have the Tower and 9 of Pentacles, and then you have the Knight of Wands clarifying. The Knight of Wands is about going on the adventure, a passionate new adventure. And perhaps that's what you need to do to get your 9 of Pentacles. So maybe the sudden change will cause you to go on an exciting, passionate new adventure, which will create your independence, or you'll break free from something. Yes, perhaps you'll break free from something and you will be able to go out on your own and create your own life, create your own thing, create your own adventure, and that will lead to your own independence. And with the Page of Swords, you have the 9 of Pentacles again, and the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is also about balance, making sure to work hard and play hard, do both, not just one or the other. And that usually leads to the 9 of Pentacles, and it's a repeat card. So clearly your independence is being highlighted. Creating your own abundant independence is being highlighted. And maybe you'll get some news about that with the Page of Swords. But again, balance in everything, because Gemini tends to either be up in their head and thinking, oh, things can all be done one way, or it's the world is, the sky's falling or something. But really, if they look at the bigger picture, and I know when you're in it, it's hard to do it, but and not all Geminis are like that. Some Geminis are very independent anyway, and very proactive, and they take action, and they're very independent. They have their own life, they have their own money, they have their own. Well, they are their own person, aren't they? They're usually, every Gemini is very, I am my own person, and I know my own mind particularly. So, yes, probably a part of the intelligence. They know what's right for them, they know what's good for them, and they make their own decisions. If they're in a frame of mind, they're in that frame of mind, and you can't change them out of it. They have to change themselves out of it. So use that intelligence to do the right thing and create the life you want. Gemini, that is your reading. Again, please like and subscribe, and thank you for listening and watching.